Hi everybody. Today I wanted to go over colors. Now with colors we start getting into the concept or the idea within our language of animate and inanimate objects. So within our language, things that are living or have kind of living properties are considered animate, and then things that are not living are considered inanimate. And when we're using words to describe or even to conjugate certain sentences, these are some of the things that we have to consider. Within the names of the colors that we're going to go through, I'll go through first the inanimate versions of the words, and then we'll go through the animate versions of the words. So when you're describing something that is alive or not alive, you'll use different colors. So I'm going to go through these kind of in an order that I find to make a little bit more sense to me, and you'll see why. We'll go through sort of like the primary colors first, and then you'll see how some of those words help actually to create the other colors. So I'm going to start off with white and black. So these are the kind of the shadings, I guess. So for white, and we're going through inanimate objects, so just keep that in mind. So inanimate adjectives, I guess. So white would be waba, waba. Black is Makadewozaawaa, Makadewozaawaa. So in the first primary color we're going to go through is red, and for red is Miskwaa. So inanimate object, red, Miskwaa. Next is yellow, Ozaawaa, Ozaawaa. And then blue, Ojaushkwaa, Ojaushkwaa. And then from there we can go into colors like orange. Now I want you to pay attention to the way they're written or the way that they sound, because they're actually a combination of two words. So orange is Miskwaa, Miskwaa. So if you notice, the word for Miskwaa is red, or the word for red is Miskwaa, and then the word for yellow is Ozaawaa. You combine yellow and red together and you get orange, and Miskwaawaa, Miskwaawaa. And then next we can apply pink. So pink would be red and white. So the word for pink actually is Wabana Miskwaa. So waba for white, Miskwaa for red. Wabana Miskwaa. And then we kind of actually there's another one, brown. Makadewozaawaa, Makadewozaawaa. And that's a combination of black, Makadewa, and Ozaawaa for yellow. Now, within the dialect we're using, there are certain colors that are have different words for them. So from where the community that I'm learning, or the dialect that I'm learning from, is my family's community, Kitaganzibi. Now, the word that they use for green, kind of the way we've been going through them, logic would dictate that it would probably be a combination of blue and yellow. Might sound something like Ojaushkozawa or something like that. But we actually use the word Ashkibin Gwande. And that's derived from the word Ashkibin, which is kind of describe all the things that are derived from the earth, or the color of all the things that come from the earth. So Ashkibin Gwande is the word for green that we use. We have a word for purple, which is also derived from another word. So the word for purple is Miinande, Miinande. And that's derived actually from the word min, which is the word for blueberry. So the color of a blueberry, Miinande, is purple. And then gray, Shibingwaa, Shibingwaa. So I'll go through the colors again in no particular order for inanimate objects. So we have waba, Makadewozaawaa, Miskwaa, Ozaawaa, Ashkibin Gwande, Miskwaawaa, or Miskwaawaa, that's orange, Miskwaawaa. That one always kind of trips me up. Ojaushkwaa, Wabana Miskwaa, Miinande, Makadewozaawaa, Shibingwaa. So those are all for describing inanimate objects. So those are colors. And the word for colors is Enandegin. Enandegin for colors. So if you're describing, say, like a red chair. So the word for chair is actually Tessabawagan. So it'll be Miskwaa Red if you're describing a chair, for example. So next we're going to go to animate objects. So these are the words, the color words to describe living objects. So for white, we go from waba to wabize. Wabize. In black, we go from Makadewa to Makadewozaawaa. Makadewozaawaa. Red, we go from Miskwaa to Miskoze. Miskoze. So if that chair was living, we would say Tessabawagan Miskoze. Ozawa, yellow, we go to Ozawaze. Ozawaze. And then from there we'll travel on to the combination of our words. So we'll go to orange, Miskwaa. Miskwaa. And then, oh, we forgot blue. Ojaushkoze. Ojaushkoze. And then pink, which is a combination again of white and red. So for inanimate, it was Wabinamiskwaa. Wabinamiskwaa. And for animate, it's Wabinamiskoze. Wabinamiskoze. Green, Ashkibingwande is the inanimate version. So for animate, it's Ashkibingwanzo. Ashkibingwanzo. Purple goes from Miinande to Minanzo. Minanzo. Brown is Makadewozaawaa. It's a bit of a mouthful. Makadewozaawaa. And then I think we have gray left, which is Shibingoze. Shibingoze. So all the way through, no particular order, we have white, wabize, black, Makadewozaawaa, red, Miskoze, yellow, Ozawaze, green, Ashkibingwanzo, orange, Miskowazaawaa. Ojaushkoze is blue, Ojaushkoze. Wabinamiskoze is pink, Wabinamiskoze. Minanzo for purple. Brown is Makadewozaawaa. Makadewozaawaa. And then gray, Shibingoze. So practice all of those. I would kind of recommend practicing them in the order that I first put them on, so with the primary colors and seeing the combinations. I found that really helped me remember some of the colors, and then you have the words that are kind of specific to our dialect. So it'd be really interesting to see what other words other dialects use for certain colors. So please, in the comments and on our Facebook group, please feel free to add anything that I missed. There are other colors that I didn't quite go over. These are kind of like the basic ones that I wanted to work on first off before we start getting too complicated. But again, we are introducing the concept of inanimate and animate. So when you're applying an adjective, you have to consider what type of word it is that you're looking at so that you can apply the proper adjective. So write these down, press pause, and then practice at your own pace. And hopefully that helps, and we'll see you next time.